difference between an amateur design and a professional design. It's not just a talent, it is process. And today I will be showing you the exact process top designers use to turn ideas into a masterpiece. Welcome back to our graphic design series. I am Precious Ekendu, Creative Director of Peegee Clickz. In the last episode, we discussed about the tool for designs. And now, let us connect the dots. So now, someone will be asking me in the comment section, how do you move from a blank page to an actual design that fits volume? I'll be giving you 6 steps that you can follow to achieve this. And number 6 is the most important one. Step 1. Understand the brief. Every design starts with a problem to solve. Before you start, you ask yourself, who is it designed for? What message should it pass? Where will this design be used? Either online or printing. A clear brief is half of the work done. When you understand this, it will make you to know the kind of work we are going to embark on. Step 2. Research and inspiration. All you have to do, look for the brand colors, look for their competitors. Who is their competitors? Who is their audience? So when you do those research, it will help you now to go to Behance or Pinterest to gain inspiration on how you can do that job. So for every project we are going to do, that's already been done. You just have to go to Pinterest, Behance, to search for inspiration that has already been done so that you can get an idea for the next project you are going to do. But never try to copy everything. You understand? There is this book, Still Like an Artist. You still like an artist, come up with a new idea. Step 3. Sketch or brainstorm. So on my own side, before I do any design, I usually sketch it down. Either logo, either any project, I usually sketch it down before I start with that design. If you do this sketching, it will make you not to waste hours in design. So you have already gotten what you want to do. It's just like architects, before they start to build any house, they first of all sketch on paper. They first of all draw it. After they have been able to draw it, they will now go into system and now start implementing those things. So as a graphic designer, you must sketch your work before you go into system to do what? To bring it to life. That's one of the ways that can make you be productive. Step 4. Create the first draft. After you have been able to do the sketching, create the first draft. So when you have been able to do that, you don't need to check whether it's professional, everything is balanced. Just make sure that how you have been able to draw it on that book or on that sketch. Once you have been able to translate it, now this is the first one. Just bring it. You can now go into your Photoshop, your Canva to now bring out those things you have been able to sketch to life. Now you start applying design principles, but in this time you don't need to make it to be perfect. You are just bringing in those things so that the work will be okay. At least you have gotten your first draft. After you have been able to do that, it will now move us to the step 5. Refine and polish. This is where you now look close. You now pay attention. You now have to look at the font, how it's been arranged. Look at the balance. Add more elements to the design so that it will look good, it will look nice, and it will communicate that idea that you have in your mindset. You know how to add color, adjust your font. Ask yourself, can this communicate clearly? Then you ask yourself, can this gain attention in the next 3 seconds? So these are the things you ask yourself in this step, during the step of refining and polishing. That's what you ask yourself. That's one, which is the most important one, is what? Feedback and final delivery. Show it to a friend, send it to your client or mentor. You know, one of the things that help me is that when people give you feedback, when your mentors give you feedback, it literally helps you to improve. I want to give you a practical challenge. A project like a flyer design for an upcoming event. Follow these steps I've been able to teach you and implement it. And one of the things is that when you start applying these things, it will make you to become more good at what you do. Do not waste time. During when I was starting out, I was not being taught this process. When you understand this design process. It will make your work look good and professional. So in the next episode, we will dive into typography, how to choose the right font for a design to look professional and catchy. Don't miss out. Like, share, subscribe. I still remain Ekendu Precious, your coach. See you in the next video.